Hey, what's going on, guys? This is JB the Chiha, and the topic for my last discussion was what's your favorite Naruto Shippuden opening and why? And the winners were alright. Congratulations, guys! And before we get started, I would like to let you guys know that I have two jutsus up right now, and if you haven't seen them, I'll put links down in the description for both of them. I did the Fireball Jutsu and the Black Flash Time Space Rasengan, which is like Minato's Yellow Flash Rasengan, but with black smoke instead of yellow. But anyway, let's get to it. Now this topic was very hard for me to choose because 1 through 9, every single one were epic in their own way. But I had to sit down and look at them and analyze them and just rewatch them over and over before making this video because I didn't want to give it to opening 9, which is the most epic off the top to me, but it's not my favorite. Now that I sat down and analyzed everything. But one that really does deserve credit is opening 6, Naruto Shippuden opening 6, where we see Sasuke and Itachi and Naruto and Jiraiya, and the whole thing at the beginning, symbolizing both of their losses, or they're about to lose somebody. Naruto lost Jiraiya, and Sasuke lost Itachi. And it was very coordinated. I have to say, one of the most coordinated ones. Like during the fight with Itachi and Sasuke, like how when the guy was singing and like the moves, it was just matching up perfectly. Like for example, when Jiraiya was fighting Pain in that opening, when Jiraiya's eyes, no, first when Pain was coming towards Jiraiya and he transformed from Nagato into Pain. What the singer said right there just matched up perfectly. When Jiraiya's eyes closed, the note that the man hit right when his eyes closed matched up perfectly. When Jiraiya's hand turned from Sage mode to his regular hand, symbolizing his death, when the guy was singing right there, it matched perfectly with the animation. And then finally, when Naruto, when he was upside down and the tear came down, the man's voice kind of quivered, like he was kind of crying, like right when the tear came down. And it was very coordinated. I have to say it's the best. That's not my favorite one. I'm gonna get to that one in a second. But that's the most coordinated one, hands down. And then the shot at of Sasuke and Naruto both on the hill, looking off into the distance, after they lost their loved one. But that one was real epic. But my favorite one is 8, Naruto Shippuden opening 8. And I know a lot of you guys don't like it because it's just Naruto, drowning, then shooting up, then coming right back down towards Sasuke. But let's look at that for a second. It happened right after the Pain arc, so there's a lot of depression, a lot of pain, a lot of a lot of stuff like that. And Naruto is drowning, and that's symbolizing his depression and his hurt and the darkness, because as the further down he goes, the darker it gets. And Sasuke comes out of nowhere and stabs him, which symbolizes the betrayal that Sasuke did to him in the past. And this opening really sums up the whole Naruto series up to that point when you think about it. So that's why it's my favorite. And after Sasuke stabs him, Naruto looks like he's in pain, and he's drowning faster, and everything's turning red and darker and darker and darker. He's drowning in his depression, basically, is what it is what that part symbolizes. And then Sakura comes out of nowhere and then touches his back, and then everything all of a sudden lights up again. And his other friends come out of nowhere, the other Konoha villagers and Shinobi, and they push him up, and you get to see from his eyes for like a few seconds, and as he's going up, the brighter it gets. And then right when it gets to the light, that's when he came out the water. That's when he came out of his depression with the help of his friends. That this opening is very, very symbolic. And when he's going up in the air and he's looking down and sees Sasuke, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the whirlpool that Sasuke is in the shape of Toby's mask. You know how when Toby sucks up things, it like goes into like a spiral motion. That's I mean, it's in the shape of Toby's mask. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and look at it. I mean, it's worth the watch. But yeah, and then Sasuke's like in the middle of where Toby's eye hole is, and he's like going into the darkness, and that's around the time when Sasuke awakened the Mangekyo, and he's about to pretty much plunge, take himself where he needs to go into the darkness. So that opening was it's very symbolic. I mean, it's the most symbolic one out there, that I could think of. If you have one that could mean more, then just let me know in the comments below. But I think that's why that one's my favorite, because it means so much. It has a lot of hidden meanings, and just seeing Naruto at the end, right after he got out of his depression, he's still trying to get the Sasuke, and I mean that just symbolizes that just defines the whole Naruto franchise in my eyes. But yeah, that's it for that. And the next topic is I haven't really given this one much thought. Okay. Alright, I got it. Simple one. Since we're about to find out who Toby is, who do you think Toby is? And the winning comments this time won't be my favorite comments. When we find out who Toby is Wednesday night, I will make a video, a new discussion talking about, in my review. No, as a matter of fact, I'll name you in my review. If any of you guys get it right, I will post your name and your comment in my review. So who do you guys think Toby is? If you get it right, I'll post your comment in my review. And if it's more than one person, I'll do all of you guys. If I have 5 comments, if I have 5 Izuna comments and it turns out to be Izuna, I'll post all 5 of you guys' comments in my review Wednesday. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you check out those jutsus. This has been JB the Uchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.